News that's coming in from Varanasi now. Security has been beefed up ahead of day 4 of the Gyanvapi Survey. Hindu side is now claiming remains of idols have been found inside the complex. After the Supreme Court gave an order, the Allahabad High Court gave an order which gave the go-ahead to the ASI to continue with the survey. The ASI team has now started doing survey. Those images that you see on your screens are of gate number 4, the VIP gate. Security has been beefed up in and around the entire complex of Gyanvapi Mosque. AIMIM Chief Owaisi has said that the things are going the Babri demolition way. The Hindu side is now claiming remains of idols have been found. That's the latest. That's coming now. The policemen that you see, the barricades that you see, these have been put up all across the Gyanvapi Mosque. At the moment, the survey is continuing. The Allahabad High Court had given clear instructions asking the ASI to make sure that the survey continues without any delay. In the next 2 to 3 months, ASI will be submitting its report to the court. The Muslim side vehemently opposing Allahabad High Court's decision. On the other side is the Hindu side, which is now claiming remains of idols have been found inside. Symbols on the walls and pillars will be surveyed. Today, the photos and the images that have come out from the survey, which have been exclusively accessed by India Today, speak about idols on the western side of the mosque. On the walls, one can see the Trishul. One can also see some of the idols being inscribed on some of the walls. My colleague Abhishek, who is right outside Gyanvapi Mosque, is now joining me. Abhishek, you have been in Varanasi for the past couple of days. One can see how the idols, some of the images of the idols have been found. The big question now that the ASI survey will answer is whether this mosque was built on the remains of a temple or not.
Well, absolutely, Aishwarya. And with the fact that it is the 4th day of the Gyanvapi survey here in Varanasi, and it is very important with the fact what has been the development so far by the ASI. Primarily, they were doing the mapping, the identification of the spots, photograph, videography has been done. But yesterday onwards, we get to know from the advocates that they've started using the technique of the land penetration radar, which is the key technique to determine whether or not there is something beyond the visible eyes. So that is something which the ASI will be conducting today. We are also expecting the Muslim side will again today participate for the second day because they were absent initially. But after the Supreme Court directions and the clear order, there is no turning back. So the survey is again going to begin today in short while. The ASI team has just reached the spots, and we're expecting the petitioners and the other advocates to reach here, and then only it is expected around 8:30 the survey will again resume for day 4. Yes.
Right, Abhishek, as my colleague was speaking about on the screens, the images that you see are the team of the ASI. Now, at least 4 to 5 cars. Petitioners too have now been given access to the site. They, along with the team of the ASI, which is the Archaeological Survey of India, will now be visiting the mosque, and this is day 4 of the survey that is now taking place. On day 1, symbols on the walls and pillars were found out in the survey. Those are the images that you see on your screens. The swastik symbol that you see, a Trishul, also has been found out. The big question that the ASI team will have to answer is whether this mosque has been built on the remains of a temple. The locals at the moment have been claiming it was in the year 1669 that Aurangzeb had broken the Vishveshwara temple and built Gyanvapi Mosque on top of that very revered temple by the Hindus.